Vous êtes bien à l'écoute de Radio Panique.
Here we go!
Bernie!
Group hug, guys. Come on.
Crazy house.
Anyone?
It's a crazy house. A home sweet home.
Oh, it's hot. Oh, my God.
Bernie! Get the door. Go!
Oh. What can I help you guys with?
We fix, no problem.
God works in mysterious ways.
You gotta get your camera.
Make it stop. What? How is this even?
Hey there, folks. Everything going okay in here? Thought I heard maybe.
We'll leave when we find it.
Find what?
Go! You, come with us! Where? Faster!
We're never gonna make it out of here alive. Help us!
Bernie Christian.
Jesus Christ. Why is all this happening?
I'm sorry. I should have been there for you. I'll do my best, though.
That's all a man can do. You're not Santa Claus. Hello. Ooh la la. Get out of my house! Motherfucker! Christians!
Crazy house.
Crazy House is taped in front of a live studio audience.
Oh, gosh. What a mess.
Salut, c'est Baude, on est du côté du bifff et je suis avec Stephen Hars, qui est le réalisateur d'une comédie d'horreur chaotique, sanglante, hilarante, qui s'appelle KRAZY House. Bonjour Stephen Hars. Hello Stephen Hars, how are you?
I'm good.
Yeah, I saw the movie yesterday and I really laugh a lot, so I've got...
A lot, that's good.
I've got so many questions. First of all, what was the inspiration behind the unique blend of comedy and horror in the film?
Wow. I think this was not. It was not planned like this in a way. I mean, we started with this really small idea, which was sort of inspired on 90s sitcoms and the sort of safe world, and I think the idea that sort of came to mind was what would happen if something would go terribly wrong in that. And I think that escalated a little bit while writing, and that turned into this pretty dark blend of things. So what I really loved sort of the contrast of those worlds and things.
And how did you choose the cast, especially Nick Frost and Alicia Silverstone?
How do we pick? I mean, Nick Frost. Flip and I are big fans of him for a very long time. Yeah. I mean, he made such great films, and we were so lucky to sort of get introduced to him, and we really had this sort of connection, comedy-wise. So when we gave him the script, he just got it, and he was like, "All right,
I really love it.
This is fun. Let's do this." And that was sort of the kickoff of getting a cast like that, and then we got introduced to Alicia Silverstone by our casting director, because you're looking for the perfect actors for the project, of course,
yes.
and people who sort of get what we're doing and like this kind of stuff. And Alicia Silverstone was making all this very interesting choices in the films that she that she's picking. I mean, she's in this Yorgos Lanthimos movie, the Killing of a Sacred Deer, she was really open for weird stuff. And she read the script. She loved it. We had a talk, and there was I think what she always says when she gets interviewed is that she thought that Flip and me were such a cute couple, such a cute guys, that she immediately sort of fell for it, which is quite funny if you look at the film, of course, and all the stuff that's in there. But no, for her, she just trusted us, and I mean, she saw our last movie, the Ron Goosen's Low Budget Stuntman. Which so I don't know. It was it went like that.
It went like that.
Yeah. Sorry,
can you tell us about the specific challenges related to directing an horror comedy?
Wow, the challenges. I mean, every movie is full of challenges, and Flip and I write and direct, so we make our own stuff. So then, of course, it's very important that we make it as how we see it. I mean, it's a very long process. I think we started writing 7 years ago, and now the film is playing in festivals. I think what a big challenge was working with a cast like this, and asking them certain things, how we want to shoot this film. For instance, there's a couple of fire things in there, and we that kind of stuff. We don't want to do that in visual effects. So we had to ask them. I mean, first of all, we were really happy when we had Nick and we had Alicia for the film. We're like, wow, yes, we got them. They love the script. Yes, we're going to do this. Fuck, now we have to ask them to light themselves on fire because we want to do this for real. And we didn't want to do this with CGI fire.
Okay, it was.
So that was a pretty big challenge in a way, but they were so cool that they understood, and with the care of our stunt team and our special effects team, we could get it done. So there was this day on set when we were inside the studio and we lit Nick Frost on fire, and we let
it was for real.
Throw with some burning things. So that was a big challenge, but it was really cool that when your actors go for 200%, I mean, they really went for it.
What elements of KRAZY House set it apart from other films in the genre?
What elements? I know. I think first of all, it's really a Stefan and Flip film, and that is something hard to explain. It's just something that comes out of our minds, and I think when Flip and me start writing, it's not a Stefan film, it's not a Flip film, but it's really a Stefan and Flip film. We become this sort of entity, and it becomes something bigger than us. And I think that's a big reason why it is what it is. And I think then it's always something unique. Does that answer the question?
That's and your movie is unique, of course. And how did you balance humor and horror to create a memorable cinematic experience?
I think comedy and horror are a good marriage. In a way. I mean, they're both genres that people sort of respond to. Like, you can hear them respond to it. I mean, when you're in an audience, I mean, when you're in the theater, you can hear the people, be grossed out by something or laugh at jokes. So I think, that's a great combination. It's also a great contrast.
Yeah.
Working with those. So I think that was, I think in the script finding the balance between those two things was quite interesting. Was lots of fun to work with that. I mean, and it always starts off with making something funny or unexpected.
Yeah.
And yeah, when you get darker and darker, which sort of happens in the story, then then the balance shifts a little bit.
Yeah.
But I think that's necessary for the film to to be surprising and to get a little bit deeper and
I'm very curious because how did you adapt the classic 20-minute sitcom in format to create an 86-minute film in KRAZY HOUSE?
I think because it started out, I mean, the idea started out for this film the initial idea was sort of what would happen if we would have the 90s sitcom concept and work with our comedy and fuck that world up a little bit. But it became much more than that because I think now it's just a story. It's just a story about this family, about this dad who, I think, is a little bit too much into religion and forgets his own family, and he just needs to solve that problem, I guess, because otherwise, he's losing everyone he loves. So that's so initially it's a film. It's a film story. But we used all these different aspect ratios and ways to shoot it to sort of visualize the mental state that Bernie, the main character, is in. And the sitcom style, so the multicam vibe, that's how the movie starts out. That's really him looking at life like how he sort of wants to see it, or he's sort of playing that it's okay, that everything is okay. And it's obviously it's not. So we use those styles. So then it's not a sitcom anymore. I mean, it's in the end it's
a movie.
Yeah, it's a movie, and it's one big story. So
and without any spoiler, how does the character of the father manage the tension between his religious faith and the tragic event unfolding in KRAZY HOUSE?
Wow, could you do that again?
How does the character of the father manage the tension between his religious faith and the tragic event unfolding in KRAZY HOUSE? Without spoiler.
Yeah, I mean, it is pretty clear that he's a little bit too deep into the religion thing. I mean, he's losing his family because he's choosing for something else, and I mean, he needs to work on that, do something with that to keep his family close. And there's some terrible stuff happening to him and his family, and this is the moment that he sort of needs to embrace, I think, his craziness, his insanity, because he's sort of turning insane in a way in this film, and use that to become the man that he needs to be.
Yeah.
Is that
yeah, it's okay. That's the question. The answer I just wanted to hear. That's okay. So the movie is tonight.
Yes.
And it's your first bifff, I think. So what did you expect for tonight?
Yeah,
with
I
the
don't
audience?
know. I'm just hearing all this cool stuff about audiences making lots of noise and being really honest in the theater, and that's what I love. So I'm looking forward to this. I've been told that this is the perfect movie for a festival like this.
Yeah.
So there's lots of high hopes.
Are you looking for a song? Because they will ask you to sing a song.
Yeah. I got a song. I picked a song. Yeah. So I just got. Someone told me in the car. I didn't know it. So, but yeah, I think I'm well prepared. So, yeah.
So, thank you so much.
Thank you.
I wish you so many success for this movie. And me, honestly, I can't be objective. I really love it. Thank you so much.
Nice. Thank you.
Vous êtes bien à l'écoute de Radio Panique.